Hello.
Good morning, Sally. Yes. Good morning, everyone. A few more minutes before we get started. And PK, Barnabas is going to be a couple minutes late. Would you want to give the DevNet status update or just wait for him?
Let's wait for him, I guess.
Okay, works for me. Good morning, everyone. Just wait a few more minutes. Hey, Sam, you're unmuted. Just 1 or 2 more minutes. We're just waiting for Barnabas to join. He's running a couple minutes late. I don't have the ability to.
Thế là tìm con này.
Sam.
Nó sẽ sang phòng phim kinh nghiệm. Ngồi sang bạn có sang phòng phim kinh nghiệm. Sẽ là một cái câu chuyện là
Hey Sam, your mic's open.
Barnabas? Barnabas, are you in the call? We'll start after Sam mutes.
Hello, guys.
Barnabas, can you mute Sam? I don't know who has access.
Oh yeah, let me try. That should be good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. Okay, great, thank you. Let's get started. All right, welcome everyone to ACDT 86. Barnabas is here. Would you like to give some DevNet status updates?
Yeah, sure. So Instagram DevNet 6 had some issues with Bezu. I have since recovered most of the Bezu nodes, but we still have a few nodes that are not happy. Teku Aragon is one of them, and Lodestar Gas is another. Mainly the issue for Bezu was that it was stuck in a weird case, so it required us to resync the databases. Maybe someone from Bezu can also give us an update on what they have fixed throughout the weekend.
Yes, so we did a fix because Prism was sending multiple new payload without FCU, so I tried to do a fix because this new behavior was adding some latency in Bezu. But I had some news recently from Prism, so it seems that they will revert this modification and we will go back to receive FCU after new payload. So maybe we'll need to revert the last fix I did, and I hope we will go back to something more stable.
Right, but like this morning, we had I think all the Bezu nodes offline. Was it all related to the same thing?
I think yes, but we need to maybe revert and test with because I have really some doubt about this fix. I think it could be the reason of the issue you had. So I think it will be better just to revert this fix and go back to something that I trust more. And if we still have issues like that, I think we will investigate more. But for the moment, I really think it could be because of the last fix I did. Yeah. So I will propose a PR to revert, and we will see.
Okay. Any other client notice anything weird happening on the DevNet? Oh yeah, Mario also is asking where you would be able to share some of the issues if if it was spec related or something else.
Sorry, that was a question for Karim. Just wanted to know if this is a spec related issue or was something in the syncing of the node or
Ah,
some other detail.
it was for me. Okay, sorry. No, it's for the moment. I don't think it's spec related issue. I think it's more because we are trying to match the Prism behavior, and I think we are creating a state inconsistency. And it's why we have this issue. I don't think for the moment it's related to the spec, but we'll see.
Barnabas?
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that this caused issues with Besu because this is our behavior has been like that for months and it's already released on mainnet. So, and even the fix that I pushed is only for GLOAS and it's not for Pulu. So if this is affecting Besu even on mainnet, I'll have to also change our full behavior.
Yeah, we need to check, but I don't think we saw that before. Yeah, I think we only saw that on the recent devnet.
Yeah, but it's surprising. I mean, this is several months ago. I did move to sending FCU on the background, and then I even removed it completely from init sync, and it was several months ago.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know now because we are testing a lot Nimbus. Prism, I don't know if we did some tests recently. Uh, but yeah, we can also check on mainnet to see if we have the same issue. But yeah, I didn't notice that.
Karim, maybe
Yeah.
just to add something. So this is related to a new syncing node. So if the node is already in sync, we shouldn't see the issue. So it
Not
is.
not really. So any node that starts, it doesn't matter if it's on a checkpoint sync, we're going to hit this path of sending batches.
So, okay, let's say I have been running a node, right? And I upgrade my, let's say my Besu version, I restart. So I have like, let's say maybe 5, 10, whatever nodes to recover. Then once I recover, I should receive for each new payload an FCU, right? Like when the node is in sync.
Yeah, but if the CL client has been running continuously, then that's what's going to happen. But if the CL client is restarted again, so if the CL client is restarted, then you're going to hit this path where we sent you a batch without a single FCU.
I
I
think
see.
it depends also regarding the size of the batch. So if it's only a batch of 2, 3 blocks, I don't think you will see any issue.
It should
Because
be at
if you
least
have a
64.
64, yeah.
Yeah, we need to double check. Yeah, we need to double check when that happens, and if there is anything to fix on mainnet as well.
Any other updates for DevNet 6? Have there been any, Lodestar, Deathstar findings?
Yeah, it's been so Lodestar HX1 is still running the Death Star image.
Awesome. And I see that those are missed, like orphaned, which is the expected behavior, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And we also know that some clients didn't fully implement fork choice yet, and they would have some issues building on top of these blocks. I think Nimbus is currently still having some issues regarding these.
Got it. Okay, sorry, what were you going to say before I cut you off?
Yeah, so that was my next point, that the Nimbus fork choice issues, I think they're working on it now. Maybe someone from the Nimbus team can give us an update.
Sure. Yeah, we're working on it. We know the issue. We know the cause. We know, broadly speaking, the fix. I say we. I'm not going to be writing the PR for this, so I can't promise any specific timeline. But I guess Caleb is likely will, and I don't know if he's in this call or not. But anyway, it's tractable.
And we still have a bunch of nodes that are self-building only. So I can see a few now. It's mainly Nimbus pairs that are self-proposing blocks, and they're not using the remote builder. So it would be nice to get a chain where we use only the builders here and there.
So one comment about that, and I don't is Nimbus is currently using the same like 10 odd percent maybe it's higher, but 10 odd % sort of local block value boost that we do for the builder API. And so I don't know how valuable the external builder blocks are here, but right, that's going to mask things potentially.
So it's 0.15 ETH for external and close to 0 ETH for local.
Okay. Sure. So anyway, a solvable problem. If that is the issue, then that can be resolved clearly. But yeah, we'll look at that. The odd thing is that some of the Nimbus nodes definitely do use external block building sometimes. Like it's not completely absent. So I can't speak to the exact details of why or why not right now, but there's some nuance here.
Okay, yeah, something to look into. What do you mean, Barnabas, that we seem to be flip-flopping a bit, like between self-built
Yeah.
and
Yeah. So like, for example, Nimbus Res 1, it has managed to build a few blocks. Like 3 hours ago, it managed to build 3 different blocks, but self-building is like pretty much every other block is self-built. So like every hour, it seems to be able to do 1 or 2 uh, builder blocks. So that's why it's a bit weird.
Okay, let's look into this. Anything else for DevNet 6?
We now have every single client on board, so that's very good news.
Awesome. Okay, maybe now's a good time to discuss plans for DevNet 7. Are we still planning to launch that this week if the spec updates come out and clients are updated?
Yeah, I would target Wednesday.
Okay.
Not sure how reasonable that is. That's partially because of personal reasons as well. I will be off for 2.5 weeks after that. So that's why I would push for the Wednesday. In case that's not doable, maybe we can take a look at launching on Thursday or
What are
sometime
the
next week.
breaking changes that we need to push?
The SSD.
I mean, that's the biggest one, yeah. Stable containers.
Anything else?
There are a few.
There is one thing on the EL with the stipend. I think we will get to that.
Yeah, I think there's like on the CL, I think there's like 5 breaking changes, but they're fairly simple compared to 7, 6, 8, 8. Spencer?
I guess I'd ask, do we want this DevNet to kind of be the final DevNet? Because I think for the EL, there's changes for 2780, 8037, I think block access lists, and then also the 8282 with the new bytecodes.
I would like for this to be the last DevNet. What do others think?
Yeah, spec freeze for sure. I would do a mild spec freeze after we launch this.
Just a quick note there. I think we still might need to make changes to the prices for 8038, 20, and 2780. So, I mean, as I explained the last ACD, the numbers are, I would say, stable, but there could be something we find during testing that points that the numbers need to change. But again, those should be very small. Just constant changes, not really not big design changes.
I think single parameter changes should be fine. But like adding a new method to 8037 or changing the whole structure of 8037
No,
should
it
not
would
be
be
considered.
mostly, yeah, it would be mostly just changing parameters like the gas cost for account write or something like that needs to be higher for some reason. So that would be the change, type of change, I mean.
I think that's fine to have a dev notate for those kind of changes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a consensus layer specification issue as well. Might require an update.
Yeah, and also I have a question for mostly the Spencer and Mario. So we found that the current spec test is diverse from the EIP 2780 because in the spec test it used transaction-based cost as the input for the floor gas calculation, but it's the EIP say we should use some of the regular gas primitive as the input. So I can share the link, and I guess it's like only the issue of the spec test, and it would be nice to fix it for the DevNet 7.
Yeah, no, thanks for flagging that. I think it is an issue on our end, so we can prioritize that for DevNet 7. I think I was planning to take a look after the call.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Barnabas, anything else you'd like to mention about Clamshell DevNet 7?
Well, we're definitely going to need the Alpha 12 release on the CL side and new spec test on the EL side for the changes that we agree on today.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's a good time to talk about those. On the CL side, we do intend to make a release today or tomorrow as soon as we merge all of the PRs and perform some tests, hopefully running the reference test on a client beforehand. Mario or Spencer, are you expecting to make a release today or tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. The only remaining questions I have two open. EAP changes that I was hoping we can discuss today. I think they're in the EL breakout agenda, so we can discuss them there. So once those are finalized, we can start implementing the changes. And I don't think we have to write new tests, but just make these spec changes, and we should be able to release. I think by the latest on Wednesday, I would say, yeah.
Great. Yeah, same, pretty much the same timeline for us as well. Hopefully today or tomorrow, if something goes wrong, Wednesday. Any questions or concerns about this spec before the breakout calls? Or any other topics we'd like to discuss? Okay. Barnabas, could you help us by creating the breakout groups?
Yeah, sure.
All right, while he does that, reminder that the SSE Engine API breakout call will be this Friday. Please attend if you can.
It should be open.
Thank you, Barnabas. I'll be in the CL breakout call. Bye, everyone else. Talk to you guys next week.
Pooja, do you know how we could do the recording for these breakout channels?
We can definitely make use of OBS. Do you want to do it right now?
Yeah, so it would be nice to have the recording of these as well in forecast.
All
Yeah,
right.
same for the CL. I'll join the CL and try to figure it out.
Yeah,
But I might.
I'm not sure. I think Mark Wolovin is there in the. He may still have access to record it. Let me quickly coordinate with him and get back on it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna one of us is gonna record the ECL session, and then if Mark can record the EL session, then that should be good.
Yeah, let me ask him. Cool.
Does anyone have issues joining into a breakout room? Please let me know.
Barnabas, if you could maybe guide me there. You want me to record the EL one or CL one?
The EL one, please.
Okay. Let me quickly join.